Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. We have some updated July leaks and also the month after. There's some cards that are finally getting some actual like pictures and updates to their text and well, not text, but like their numbers, and they added some new ones. So if you are new, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more Marvel Snap content. And let's just kind of talk about what's coming up and how I'm kind of looking forward to this brand new day season. It looks pretty interesting. We have Tarnatula here. He's a 2/2. End of turn. If you have the highest power card among cards in play, this card, or this and two cards in your hand, plus one power. So they're still sticking to the theme, just going big with this kind of stuff, which is interesting. Yeah. End of turn card. Very interesting. Tombstone. He's a 4/6. On reveal, destroy your lowest power card at each location or each other location. Very interesting because it's at each other location. So you could technically, I think the way it's worded, like let's say hypothetically you play a Squirrel Girl, like token or whatever you call them, squirrels. I assume that wherever you place him, he doesn't destroy where he is. He destroys where the other locations are because it says each other location. So that is very interesting how that could work. I don't really know if destroy needs this, but it's always nice to have another option to destroy stuff. So this could be good tech to destroy those, destroy those things. Like if players play like Hobgoblin or like Green Goblin, and like they send them over to you, this could be some interesting tech to get rid of those. And it's also a nice substitute option for destroy, of course. We have Quicksand. The next time or the next turn you play, opponents would start, or the next time your opponent would start a turn with bonus energy, they don't get it. This is definitely she's a 2/4. This is definitely an interesting tech because it's gonna counter out like a lot of what's going on in this current meta, right? There's a lot of Luna Snows. There's a lot of Punisher War Machines. There's a lot of manipulation with energy. Well, not a lot, but there are like decks that definitely rely on it. So this would counter those decks a little bit. I think this would have been more impactful if they brought this with like to answer the original like release Star Lord. And I think this would have helped out a lot more, and maybe he wouldn't have been nerfed as much because this is a good answer into Star Lord. She straight up just counter Star Lord, but Star Lord isn't really that crazy anymore. He's good, but like he's only really good in like two decks. So this is interesting. This is going to be probably played in decks that don't really need extra energy. They just want to, screw over your opponent's energy, like potential, right? So it is interesting for sure. We have Boom. I'm actually looking forward to this one. Boomerang 2/2. When this card returns to your hand, randomly steal 4 power from cards in your opponent's hand. Steal 4 power from cards. Yeah. Activate. Return this to your hand. I'm mostly interested in this to see if this works well with like a bounce deck because like Silver Sable stealing, he would be stealing. I wonder if it's like as long as you just keep returning it to your hand, this just procs. And it's just not based off his active. His active is obviously a beneficial because you can play him and then activate him. You have no way to return cards like for that turn. So I'm very interested to see how much power you can actually steal overall if you just start bouncing him like crazy. Like if you bounce him like 4 times, that's a lot of power. So Boomerang sounds pretty cool. We have an actual picture for Scorpion Brainy D. Also, they updated his power. He's a 6/8 now. Ongoing, double the power reduction of all enemy cards. They changed the wording. It's now going to apply to steals and afflictions by the way it's worded, which is kind of crazy. I'm still interested in this card. I'm still probably putting it in Phantom X because it's going to be doubling down on his afflictions. It's going to be pretty nice with Phantom X. This is a card that would definitely push more into Phantom X and like affliction. So this is kind of cool. I actually think this is really cool. We have a new card here. It's a skill card. It costs 5, kinda. Spider Sense. On reveal, give your characters here +2 power. Costs 1 less for each movable card you've played. This is interesting because you can play this probably for free at the end of the game if you move 5 times and just like boost up some stuff. Play this in turn 5 and just, boost up your stuff. It's very interesting. I actually think this is a cool card. Pretty cool card. Skills are really cool. So the more skills we get, I think the cooler, the more options of skills that we have, the better. I really do think skills are quite useful. We have Trident 3/4. On reveal, give the last character each player played last turn +3 power. Give the last character each player played. Jeez, my brain. It's 4 a.m. Give the last character each player played last turn +3 power. It's a 3/4. It's interesting. It's definitely a interesting card that's probably going to be nice with like Maverick. You could probably play it other places too. It's a little interesting. I am curious to see how popular Triton is. I think it's very convenient that it's a 3 power plus. I think it's funny, but I don't know. It's definitely interesting. He's an interesting card. And then we have the Sinister Six, a 6/12. This card might be busted. Might be. It might be the next Fing Fang Foom, which is kind of scary because we just got rid of it. So, game starts. The first 6 characters you draw are evil. After you play them all, merge them into this and add this to the last one's location. It reminds me of like Zombie Galacti, but I don't know if that's true. It's definitely interesting and potentially broken because, well, I say it's broken, but like it's weird because like this card's gonna either be like very OP or very terrible, depending how this actually plays out. Because like you have to draw 6 characters, play all of them, merge them all into this, and then this goes to that last location. It's a weird. It's like Man Spider, but like not Man Spider. It's what is this? It's really cool in theory, but I don't know how practical it is. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how practical this card is. Like I can't tell if it's broken because it sounds broken, but you're merging everything you have into one location then. So you're losing all what you played anyway. I don't know if you can manipulate this to be like the Zolo. I guess you could could you Taskmaster it? I don't know. Like, cause you have to play the cards that you draw. It's weird. That's for sure. I think the way it's worded is completely weird and hard to set up because you have to draw 6 characters, and the first 6 that you draw are evil. After you play them all, they merge. So like you can't exactly Zola that, and like if you draw Zola too soon, it's just not gonna work. You can't really do all this cool stuff that you might be able to do in theory with other cards because like it's gonna be hard to clone this card because you might actually accidentally make those cards evil. So I don't know. I don't know how you would practically use this. It's weird. It's got like the Zombie Galacti feel to it, but I'm not sure if that's like the objective. I don't know. It's not a reveal card. It's a merge card, which is kind of cool. So, Sinister Six. I'm gonna keep my eyes on this one. I don't know. I don't know. It could be the next Fing Fang Foom. It could be, or it could just be ass. Either or. I don't really know because this is a very interesting card, and the way it's worded might be why it's bad, but it could be good. Its power is going to be probably insane, but we'll see. We'll see. We also have August cards, which are there's some stupid ones in here. I'm not gonna lie. We have a 1/3 Jonah Jameson. Ongoing, your text emotes are ruder. What are they gonna flip me off? Like, uh, I I hope this is just a joke card because, like, honestly, I don't know. Like, the goal of this card is it to make the community more toxic? Like, don't I mean he's a toxic character, and I get the theme, but what a waste of space in your deck. A 1/3 that makes your emotes ruder. What does that even mean? Are they gonna like bulge up even more? Are they gonna like shake? Are they just gonna like have sensors? Like what does this even mean? I'm interested. It might be a funny card, but I don't think it's gonna be a practical card. We have Spider-Man Brand New Day. This could be pretty solid, I think. He's a 1/2, so he's going to be weak to like Killmonger, which is unfortunate. I Killmonger is just one of those cards, man. As long as it exists, 1-drops are always going to be a little risky to use. But he's movable twice. After this moves to a location, give one of your other cards their +1 power. So he's like, in theory, he's a 1/4. But if you're moving him as well with like Spider Gwen, Web Sling, if you're able to manipulate and move him around, he's gonna have a lot more use. So he's good. I think he's definitely something you want for your move deck. 100%. He's a low cost drop. Awesome. He's movable twice. So he's kind of like Nightcrawler. I think he's actually a better form of Nightcrawler because he's also giving your other cards power. Um, so you have 2 turns to really set him up. At worst, you do the 2 turns, and then he gets killed by Killmonger, but he's already given 2+ power. So this is kind of cool. I think he's going to be good. I don't know how good. It depends on where the meta goes. But for move, this is kind of cool. We already talked about Tombstone. We already talked about Spider Sense. I think there's a card in September. No, it's just Jameson. Jameson's just in every month right now. He's just September, August, July. He just doesn't care. Jameson's everywhere. That's cool. I am looking forward to um, this June. Is this? No, it's July. I'm looking forward to July. Boomerang sounds really cool. Scorpion sounds cool. Move is going to be probably getting a little better. I don't know how much of this stuff is going to make it in the move. I do think a lot of this like move is pretty flexible when it comes to options, but I definitely do think there's some new strong options coming. Bounce is getting some new stuff. I want to say Scorpion is a good Phantom X buff. I want to say that. I think this is something that could be really good because, like, for example, I have been running Omega Sentinel. And if you use Prodigy, Phantom X, and Omega Sentinel, you could probably start competing in the meta again. The issue with Phantom X, that's a really cool card variant. The issue of Phantom X right now is that the meta goes super big, like really big. And even though Phantom X can do a lot, and you can do Omega Sentinel, and you can set it up to be pretty decent, it's not enough. Those infliction numbers are still not enough because the deck isn't very big. Like your biggest drop is like Wild Child, which is like a 9 power. It's unfortunate because like it's safe from Qingxi, but it doesn't get big enough and inflict enough to contest decks that just go massive, like your Man Spider decks, your Daredevil decks. Like it's really tough for that deck. The Rock deck can really put out some nice numbers. It's just a little off, and I think something like this is the answer. I honestly think this is like the card that I'm looking forward to the most as a Phantom X player because I want to say with Silver Sable, Marrow, Omega Sentinel, and Phantom X, that starts to look very scary as like a win condition. You play this on turn 6 and you just double down on all of it. It's gonna be really good. But because this is a thing, Luke Cage could be a problem. So you're gonna have to find a way to counteract the Luke Cage of like a Rogue, Lady Deathstrike, just something. That way this can actually apply. But I am excited to see where this goes because I think this card is really cool in theory. And it's gonna help out a lot. Obviously, it's going to Affliction decks as well. It's like, dude, Diamondback's gonna have a freaking heyday with this card. I could put Diamondback and Phantomex potentially. Oh, oh, it's gonna be very interesting. I'm excited for this one. I really am. But that's gonna be it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments below which card you're looking forward to the most. I think Scorpion is the one that like that. This card is just so cool. It really is. Such a cool. I don't even like Scorpion, but like the card is so cool. I'm not gonna lie. I think this is his best variant. Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I'm excited. Pretty cool card. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll talk to y'all later. Peace.